Hi, my name is Elizabeth Gonzalez, and I'm presenting on behalf of Team 4, which is me and Mushfiq Shafi. We did data visualization on South Carolina opioid transactions. Our data set was a subset of the national opioid purchases from the DEA 2004 to 2014. We focused on pharmacies, doses, and cities, and we took just one state from the national database because it was too large for us to work with on the platform we chose to use. We were using Google Colab to work together, um, and we had memory issues uh, when trying to run the entire data set, so we decided to take just one state instead. For data visualization, uh, the first thing we did was we used a counter function in Python to calculate the cities with the total with the highest number of total occurrences, meaning total transactions in that 10-year period. And then we calculated the total doses that those cities received in that same time period. Um, we found that the city with the highest transactions was Colombia, and they also had the highest number of total doses supplied, um, almost reaching 9 million. Um, then we took a look at the pharmaceutical companies that were supplying these areas, and we compared the number of hydrocodone pills versus oxycodone pills. The hydrocodone is in blue, and the oxycodone is in orange. We found that most of the pharmacies that were supplying those areas were supplying oxycodone pills more than hydrocodone pills. This was except for Far Pharmaceuticals, who supplied more hydrocodone pills than any of the other pharmaceutical companies. This was particularly of interest to us because hydrocodone is actually known to cause more dependency since it's more often prescribed to people with chronic illness, and it's the most abused prescribed opioid. In the future, we would like to see, uh, we would like to work with a different data set of maybe um, opioid overdoses, specifically hydrocodone or oxycodone overdoses in these same areas during the same time period, to see if there might be any correlation between the high number of hydrocodone and oxycodone pills being prescribed in those areas versus the number of opioid overdoses that also occurred. Um, and that's what we came up with.